welcome to Tailgate Talk, the official pregame show of CVTV Media and Canyon View Athletics. I'm Alex, and I'm joined by Tristan. Tonight we have a huge matchup going into the final stretch of the season as Cactus High School take on the Jaguars at Jaguar Stadium. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. tonight as the Jaguars are coming off a huge win against the Buckeye Hawks, winning that game 49-20. The Cobras are currently 3-2, coming off a smooth sailing win against Peoria.
Earlier this week, Will Parker met with the coaching staff to discuss the crosstown matchup between the Jags and the Cobras. Let's see what the coach has to say.
All right, Virtual, what do you see in your defense?
This week we had a really good Monday practice. Kids are flying around the ball. They're really dialed in, understanding what's being asked of them, as well as identifying what Cactus does really well.
That's good. What are you looking forward to most from your defense this game with Tommy?
Just going out there, flying to the football, having relentless effort for everything we do, and having 11 guys in blue at the ball.
All right. Is there any pointers I'm going to say to your defense right now?
Just continue the path, continue to work hard, chop wood, carry water. Regardless of what they're doing, we need to continue to play our game and fly to the ball.
What are you looking forward to in today's game?
Just coming out and playing a good game, clean game. I like our offensive game plan, our defensive game plan. I think it's going to be a tight game, but we're excited about it.
Now, what are you expecting out of your offense?
We just want to get first downs. So we just want to move the ball, get first downs, and hopefully that comes with a few big plays. But if we can just get first downs, stay ahead of the chains, we'll be all right.
And what about your defense?
They got to continue to play aggressive, force a couple turnovers, and they'll be good too.
If you could tell your players something right now, what would it be?
Be ready to play. Be mentally ready to prepare. Be prepared and just be ready to play.
You ready then?
I'm ready.
Make sure to come out. What are you looking forward to in today's game?
I'm looking forward to a win tonight.
What are you looking out of your defense tonight, though?
For them to fly around, make plays. Looking for a couple interceptions from my group specifically, but again, looking for us to win the game tonight.
If you could tell your players one thing right now, what would it be?
Make the plays that come to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's cool to get the coach's perspective before a game. What are your predictions for the game?
They'll probably go 28-13.
I hope so. Going back to last week, the Jaguars prevailed for a huge victory against West Valley rivals Buckeye, winning 49-20. So let's look at some plays from that huge win.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
That was a great win and morale boost for our Jags. Let's hope they can replicate tonight against the Cactus Cobras. Well, we're just about ready for kickoff, so let's head up to the booth. Eric Bassett and Will Parker will be calling tonight's actions, so let's check up on them.
Thank you for watching Tailgate Talk, and make sure to follow CVTV on Instagram at CVTVJags for more great content throughout the year. Have a great evening.
Hello and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Canyon View High School Jaguars and Cactus High School. Tonight's game varsity is out here at Waddell. We are out here at Canyon View High School, where we're going to have a good game tonight, I think, Will.
A great game tonight. It's
We got
a very hyped game. Everybody's wearing peak out. Hopefully people showed up today rather than watching this live stream.
That is true. Hopefully too. But welcome to all your live streamers out there as well, across the greater Phoenix area, as well as the nation, perhaps. Hopefully we're that big, maybe, at some point. But we are happy that you guys are watching this broadcast. Again, we got two teams. So Canyon View High School, they are 3-2, and Cactus High School, they're also 3-2, coming both off of or they're coming into now regional play. So really it's 0-0, their records coming into this game tonight. So needs to be a good game for both Canyon View and Cactus. They're both definitely going to want to win this game. This is going to be a tough matchup, especially looking back last season when they played. It was a goal line stop by Canyon View High School to get the win. So I think we're gonna see a great game tonight. Let's talk a little bit about Cactus and Canyon View's matchup. So we got two top 1-2 running backs in the nation, or I'm sorry, in the region. What do you think about that, Will? Who's going to win the rushing battle tonight?
Yeah, these two running backs, Cactus and Canyon View, are both very skilled and just very well-rounded players. But, of course, call me biased if you want. I believe DJ Sims is going to take that throne.
Yeah. Yeah, DJ Sims is coming off of a stellar game last week. I believe he ran for about 170-something yards.
About 172 yards last week.
172 yards he ran. So he's looking to keep that going. And like I said, we got number 1 and number 2 rushing players. We got DJ Sims, of course, for Canyon View High School, and then on Cactus High School we got T Player. Now he's been averaging about 90 rushing yards per game, where DJ Sims is about 83. So not a huge difference in the running game matchup. And I know Coach Gertz, when we spoke to him a couple of days ago, that's what he wants to start doing, is he wants to establish this run early on in the game. And Will, is he going to do it?
Yeah. Gertz was talking about this earlier this morning with me. He was saying that lately in their practices they were focusing on a run-based offense, keeping it just simple and just keeping the ball moving forward. Trying not to put too much on DJ Sims and trying not to put too much on that O-line to protect their running back.
And Canyon View has won the toss, and they elected to Cactus won the toss, and they elected to give the ball to Canyon View for the first half. They deferred. It is a warm night tonight out here next to the base of the White Tanks, as it's been super hot in Arizona, unusually hot this time of year. Do you think the heat's going to affect anything tonight, Will?
I'm sure that our players are pretty used to this type of heat and maybe this type of dryness, but also it's dang near impossible to get used to this heat and just this dryness in the air constantly. So I want to say I hope it doesn't affect the play, but I guess we'll see.
I guess so. We'll see. And here we go. Here's the kickoff from Cactus. Deep ball. And they're just going to let that ball go into the end zone. That's a touchback. It's going to go back to Canyon View, or go to Canyon View for the start of this first quarter of this first game of our regional play.
That was a great kick. Able to make it back.
Nearly went through the uprights.
Yeah. A little bit more on that boot, he would have made it.
A little bit more. All right, and if you notice, there's a lot of pink going on tonight, just as Will had said earlier, a pink out breast cancer awareness tonight, along with senior night. So we're hoping for a lot of seniors out here to play some great ball. Brady Scott drops back, and he gets flattened by 2 Cactus players for the first play of the game is a sack. Will?
That was just, I want to say our O-line fell apart there. The Cactus defense was able to get in and just take them down quickly. So this O-line wakes up a little bit and protects their quarterback.
Cactus has 6 on the line, 6 rushers. Gives it to DJ, tries a spin move out of a leg tackle, and Cactus, again, has dropped him back behind the line.
This Cactus defense is just getting in and getting behind our offensive line over here. It seems that Canyon View is having just a little bit of a struggle just to move the ball forward this first drive. Hopefully they can adapt, maybe get a little bit longer blocks, different blocks, try something different. Just get that ball moving.
Well, they're definitely going to try something different here. They're substituting late. They're going to do 5, 4 wide and 1 deep on the other side, empty back. Brady finds a man who does not look. Miscommunication there between Brady and number 18, Aiden Lang. That's going to bring up 4th down and extremely long. They're going to punt.
Yeah, that was a little bit of miscommunication between the quarterback and wide receiver there. Hopefully this offense just wakes up. This first drive, it seems they're just drowsy, not ready for this game. It may be the fact that it's senior night and these seniors are energetic and a little bit, they have the jitters for this game, but no excuse. Play football.
We got another number 3, Julian, back there to receive this punt from Canyon View.
Phenomenal punt. Oh, and it goes back.
It's a great punt.
That
got
was
a nice roll.
That was a great punt, able to bring it back.
So really, that was about a 50-yarder punt roll. Cactus decided to let it go.
Yeah.
And puts the ball on about the 40-yard line of Cactus.
Yeah, that gives this defense a chance to have some room and make some plays.
Now their quarterback on Cactus, he's been very good. Casillas, the junior, number 8. He's number 1 in pass yards in 5A currently, with Brady Scott, number 2. Looks like he has to scramble out to the right with a botched snap, and he loses about 4 yards there.
That was a great takedown by Jackson McCarthy there. He's been phenomenal this season, able to get in the backfield and just stop the plays that these teams are trying to create. The Cactus quarterback there tried to go out onto the side and make something happen, and this defense said, no, sir.
That leads us to 2nd down and 13-12. Fake handoff, pass to the right, diving catch.
That was a throw to, I want to say, D. Sutton. That was a great dive by him, able to throw himself out, get the ball, and move the ball forward just a little bit.
That gets you back to the line of scrimmage. Casillas drops back. He's looking deep, finds a man wide open, gets it to him, catches it, and he's going to take this one straight to the end zone. That's number 1. His main man, Julian Juju Stubblefield, takes it to the house. Long, deep pass for a touchdown.
Yeah, the backfield there just seemed to be non-existent. Only 2 men back there, not covering. Hopefully this defense can also wake up a little bit. This is a big game for them. Everybody is wearing pink, especially the team. But, man, football is football. Got to keep playing competitively as we have.
Yeah, they let Juju through, and that's a no good field goal, wide right.
Seemed almost like a blocked field goal. Number 21, Gavin Levin, able to get in there and kind of, I want to say, frighten the kicker.
Yeah, like disrupted that kick.
And jumped right in front of him like a bear.
I mean, sometimes those missed field goals can be detrimental later on in the game when it's a close game. They're down by 1. All they need is a field goal to win. who knows what could happen with that missed.
Yeah, the Green Bay Packers
point.
know about that.
Yes, they do. Shout out to all the Green Bay Packer fans
Score.
watching us live tonight. So as we were mentioning before, Casillas, he's been throwing the lights out this year for 5A. He's thrown over 1,000 yards, and Juju, his go-to man, has been getting a lot of those passes to him. And as we just saw just now, took one to the house for a 60-yard touchdown pass. Cactus again, kicking it deep. Canyon View's letting the ball go. That's going to be a touchback to the 20.
Yeah, this wide receiver and QB combo for Cactus, they seem to be connecting if both of them are number one in the region. This is something that Canyon View has to realize and just hopefully, don't want to say double man Juju, but definitely keep an eye out for Juju constantly.
All right, ball back to Canyon View. See what their setup is. Scott loves to be in that shotgun formation. Handoff, straight up the middle. DJ Sims gets about 3 or 4 yards on that play.
That was a good run, able to get up the middle, make something out of nothing there. Moving the ball forward, that is one of the key points to this game. Just keep on getting the first downs and keep moving that ball.
Moving forward, that's the first positive yards they've gotten so far in this game. Going 3 wide again. Another handoff to Sims. Seemed like the exact same play as they did last time, right up the middle for another 3 or 4 yards. Maybe 2.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Amen to that. Yeah, that brings up a 3rd down though. 3rd and about 6, 5.
Let's hope this offense can get something going.
This Cactus defense has been stopping Canyon View so far, not really allowing them to move the ball very far. Brings up the 3rd and 5. Too deep for Canyon View, or for Cactus. He looks right. Oh, Levine, or
Aiden Lang.
That was Aiden Lang. Had it in his hands, but got knocked out quickly. Quick tackle by Cactus's defense. Bringing up 4th down, and they're going to bring them punting unit again.
Yeah, it's devastating for Canyon View, but let's make something happen.
All right, so we're looking at some key points of the game today. We'll go ahead and take this one.
All right, so the first key point is to take control early and maintain possession. Pretty much is a complete opposite what we're doing so far. Just try to keep that ball in our possession and keep that ball moving. The second key point to this game is keep first downs consistent on offense. Again, something we are not seeing a lot from this Canyon View offense right now, but to keep it going would be great, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more green than we are right now.
All right, beautiful. And we also got shut down the quarterback. Obviously, we want to shut down number 8 because he's just been lights out already so far early on the end of this game. And we haven't talked about this yet, but there's some new transfer players which we'll talk about throughout the game who've come into this, who are able to play today, and we're going to try to utilize those players for this game for sure. Quick pass out to the right, and he gets knocked out of bounds.
Ooh. Able to pick up the first down, but took a gnarly hit on that bench onto the onside.
Yes, he did, and he's back out. That was number 11, Robert Bell.
That's going to be the talk of the school for a while.
I couldn't tell if he got pushed out.
Could not tell either. It seems he may have tripped on a dive tackle by one of the Canyon View defense. play there, almost completed. Thankfully, it was incomplete. Number 11, Robert Bell there, almost got out and made a big play.
Yeah, it was a great stop by Canyon View. That brings up second down, and it looks like long, about 14 yards. We got 2 stacked for Cactus. Handoff right at the middle, gets stuffed quickly at the line. Looks like maybe, I don't think he gained anything. Probably went right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's something Canyon View's defense has been really good at. Just able to stop runs, just stop plays. Maybe that last drive was just a little bit of a wake-up call for them, but this is what we're used to seeing from this Canyon View defense. Able to stay consistent, stay aggressive, and stay strong.
Cactus has Juju up top. It's like man-to-man. Trying to single him out possibly. Throw another deep ball. He's looking his way. Quick slant. Although he gets taken down, does not see number 21, Gavin Levine, behind him. The blind side tackles him, puts him way back there. About a 5-6 yard loss.
As I said before this play, this Canyon View defense has been great, able to be aggressive and strong, able to get into that backfield, make that big play, get the sack, stop this team.
Yeah, that pushes them back to a 3rd and a long 22. Cactus has 5 wide. He's got some space. He's looking for somebody up, and it looks like it got picked off.
Intercepted
By number 26.
Keegan McCarthy.
Keegan McCarthy with the interception. He dips right in front of the player to grab the ball right on the sideline, gets a foot in, and it's now Canyon View football going the other way. Great defensive play.
Yeah, what a defensive play by Canyon View there. Able to take control, make that quarterback feel pressured, and take that ball back. That was a great play by Keegan McCarthy, able to get his feet down, do the toe drag, intercept that ball. Another one to the stats.
That's right. That's an interception right there for McCarthy. We got 2 McCarthys on our defensive side, don't we?
Yeah, we almost
got the sack leader for Canyon View.
We have 3 McCarthys on
We got
our
3
team.
McCarthys.
Hopefully they're brothers.
Are they related?
Maybe. The 3 amigos.
We got motion. Empty back. Brady rolls right. Looks deep. And he grabs it, but he's out of bounds. It's a great catch. Traden Baker. That's one of the, talking about utilizing those transfers. Traden Baker is a transfer.
That was a good throw by Brady, but maybe just a little too far to the out-of-bounds zone.
Trying to get Baker involved quickly. He's 6'1", 210, and he's got some speed on him too. Gets past the secondary.
This is a big wide receiver.
It is, yeah. Wide receiver / tight end.
There we go. That's why.
Brings us to a 2nd and 10. Brady, quick drop, step, throws the ball a little too far over the head of the receiver. It's number 4, Braden Parkin.
These throws seem to just be a little bit of aggressive passes, a little bit of a bullet pass, dare I say. Hopefully there will be a little bit more talk between Braden Parkin and Brady Scott there. But we're pretty much moving the ball, keeping it going. 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can get it first.
Yeah, it's a long 3rd and 10. Another empty back. And we got a penalty flag. Got a false start on Canyon View. That's going to put them back another 5 yards.
3rd and 15, trying to get that first down. That is something we did talk about in the past games, trying to avoid penalties on false starts, no matter offensive line, wide receiver, tight end, running back. Stay until the ball is snapped.
3rd and 15 for Canyon View, another empty set. Nasir in motion. Look for a screen, and Cactus snipped that one out easily, trying to give it to number 82, Noah Marino, for the screen, and it just got stuffed by Cactus. They smelt that from a mile away.
Yeah, Jordan Marufo there, able to just sniff it out, get in the back, and make the stop. I wouldn't say the brightest play by Canyon View, trying to get a lot of yardage on the screenplay there. Maybe if it wasn't sniffed out, but this Cactus defense has been aggressive.
And here's the punt. Another deep punt. Oh, ball goes the wrong direction. The ball bounced and it just directly went the other direction.
Just kept rolling. Hopefully it went out of bounds a little bit farther back than I think. Ooh, around the, was that 47?
47, yeah. 46 3/4, maybe, if you want to get a ruler out.
Hopefully they don't do that.
So it's 6-0, little less than 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Cactus just received a punt. Empty set for Cactus. 5 wide receivers. And we got a quick handoff to number 11, Robert Bell Jr. He's able to squeeze his way in for about 2 yards.
This Canyon View defense playing aggressive right now. We like to see this from this defense, stopping runs, stopping plays, hopefully to shut down this Cactus offense after that big play that they did have in their first drive. And hopefully get some points on the board there too.
Casillas drops back. Pocket closes in. He's got to roll right. And he gets pushed out of bounds. Great defensive play right there by Canyon View, pushing the quarterback out of bounds there.
Yeah, able to get back there and pressure the quarterback, make him go out. David Teeples almost had the sack. Just a dive, hairs away from that cleat.
If he had a little longer fingernails,
maybe
he might have gotten him.
Drank that cup of milk that one night, would have grown a little bit.
That's right. Brings up a 3rd and about 7. Another empty back for Cactus. Casillas again looking down the middle, finds a man open. That's number 2, Dante Sutton. That's a huge 3rd down play. Gets him about a 35-yard pass reception.
Yeah, this Canyon View front 7 have been good, but this backfield from Canyon View has just been weak. It seems like a bunch of ghosts are back there, not defending, and the receivers able to get open. Sutton kind of sounds like Cortland Sutton. I wonder if they're related.
Possibly. A little handoff, and that gets snipped out easily by Gavin Levine. He saw that play from a mile away. Either way, if he would have pitched it, if he would have held on to it, he would have got sacked. Either way, that was a dead play by Gavin Levine. He saw that quickly.
Gavin Levine able to make a big play. And, again, these front 7 aggressive. We like seeing that, especially being pushed back after a huge play like that from Cactus. Hopefully, this Canyon View defense can cap off on that.
Casillas brings up a 2nd and 17. Casillas looking. Got lots of time. Throws it to the end zone. And, it almost nearly picked off by number 31, Taven Bayer, in the end zone. Great defensive play by him.
What a play there, able to smack the ball and almost grab it. He did have it in his hands. Maybe he was running, trying to catch it. Too much going on. Great defensive stop, though. Able to bring up a 3rd and 17. Let's hope no big plays like last time.
And that was Gabriel Sotelo. Casillas, he sees a lot of green running room. He's going to take it, and he's going to get taken down by number 26. That's Keegan McCarthy again with another tackle.
These McCarthy brothers are going out there right now. able to make some plays, stopping the run, stopping Casillas there from getting a first down and bringing out the kicking team.
Yeah, like you said, this front seven has been solid like a brick wall. They haven't gotten through it. The only way they can get through it is go over it, which is what they've been doing. This is going to bring up 4th down and 10. Cactus has elected to bring out their kicking unit to go for 3.
Scare them again.
And the kick is up through the uprights. They almost did. About 3 of those Canyon View guys got through there, just wasn't able to capitalize and block that field goal. So that brings the score now to 9-0 in favor of Cactus High School. About a little over 3 minutes to go remaining in this first quarter. So let's talk about Mr. Washburn, Nate Washburn. So update on him. Those of you who don't know, he is out for the season with an injury, unknown injury. He's going to be missed for sure in that linebacker spot with Gavin Levine. They were both like the dynamic duo so far this season for the first 5 games. And then Nate Washburn goes down last game and was out for the season. So that's a hard loss for them.
Yeah, Nate Washburn was also having a great season so far. And to miss a game out on this must be heartbreaking. But he is here in attendance, able to show out for his team. A little bit of a, I want to say, moral boost for them. Show that they haven't lost one of their players. He's still here with them all the time.
Yeah, for sure. He's on the sideline helping cheer this team on. Oh, we got a reversal play to DJ Sims. Breaks 1 tackle, and he gets corralled by the next tackler on Cactus, number 21. That's Isaiah, sophomore, with the tackle.
Aiden Lang and DJ Sims there able to create a little bit of a diversion, confusing the special teams for Cactus. Pick up a little bit more yards and just get a more dominant position for this offense to keep moving.
All right, another empty back set. Sims, he gets the handoff. He makes his way through, looks like about 6 yards or so.
That was incredibly close, to say the least. DJ Sims able to find a little gap in between that huge defensive line of Cactuses. There was a moment there DJ Sims was just looking straight into a brick wall, but he was able to move out of the way, pick up a few yards.
Yeah, and that brick wall is number 58, Shane Ripley. He's 5'10", he's short, but he's 255 pounds. Another handoff to Sims, right. Stiff arms a man. Gets out of bounds. Maybe got a couple yards on the play. It's going to bring up a shorter 3rd down.
You know what? JJ Sims might not be the tallest, might not be the heaviest, but I'll tell you one thing. Those arms are strong, able to push down. I believe it was number 51, Aiden Burkhardt, a 5'10", 195er.
Yeah, that was a heck of a stiff arm.
Some NFL level play.
This brings up a 3rd down. Sims in motion. Rolls right or left. Gives it off to number 13. That's Braylon Anderson. He reaches for the 1st down.
Calling it incomplete, it seems.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't have possession of the ball or control of the ball before he ran out of bounds. It was kind of bobbling in his hands. It does bring up a 4th and 5, but
yeah, that's going to bring in the punting unit.
This has been a punting show for Canyon View so far.
Yeah, it has. They haven't been able to get through that line on Cactus. Even their secondary is hard to get through.
Yeah, they have been locked in.
Of course, they haven't thrown very many passes over about 10 yards. They had that one deep pass that was caught out of bounds, but that's really the only deep pass that they've thrown.
And that pass was successful. Maybe that is something Canyon View should try more. Deep passes.
So we got Julian, number 3, back to receive the punt. And he's again letting the ball go. The ball again takes a nasty bounce the opposite direction that Canyon View wants, and number 11, Andrew Mejia, he used all 6 feet of his body to dive back and grab that ball from going even further.
Yeah, that was these punts are just seeming to come back. They must really like Canyon View right now, but you know what? That's not what we want. We want to get rid of this ball as far as we can when we're punting.
Mm-hmm. All right, that brings up first down and 10. About 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Looks like we have a new set here for Cactus. 2 running backs. Hands off to one of them, right down the middle. Finds a seam,
Ooh.
gets through it, gets tackled for about 9 yards.
That is T player right there, able to move up and just find some green right in front of him. Make a big play out of that run. He does seem to be bending over. I don't know if it seems a sign of a discomfort of any sort. No, he's okay. But yeah, able to make a big run out of that, finding holes between this Canyon View defense.
Bell in motion. Another handoff straight up the middle to T player, which he gets the first down and some. Gains about 5 yards in that play.
Yeah, T play there. Again, they're just, if it's not broken, don't fix it. These guys are just running right through this Canyon View defense. And hopefully this Canyon View defense starts filling up those holes. This front 5 needs to be a brick wall. Ooh.
Play action, gives it to Bell. He gets the ball, makes a couple moves, and he makes it all the way down to the 25-yard line. Casillas gets hit hard out in the release as he gives the ball to Bell. That's a great play by Cactus.
Yeah, Bell seems to be very elusive. While he was running that ball, he had a few jukes there. I don't know if they were very efficient, but the man's quick on his feet.
He's quick. Another ball handed off to T player. He goes right, hits a wall, but it looks like he's able to push that wall back another 5 yards.
Well, we filled the holes in the wall, but I guess we got to watch out for the wrecking ball.
That's right. He's a wrecking ball tonight.
Let's hope this defense maybe works together. If they have to, link some arms.
Cactus, after they started putting 2 running backs back there, double set, running a lot of motion, they've been getting a lot of yardage. Casillas drops back, sees a man in the end zone, and he overthrows it. That was number 3. Julian. He was asking for a penalty. It looked like the official was about ready to pull the flag out, but he decided not to.
It seemed like a little bit of a confusing play between Cactus quarterback and wide receiver. Thankfully, this backfield was able to show a little bit of dominance, cover up that wide receiver, make him not be able to see the ball.
And Cactus is making a late substitution. Brings in number 2, Donta Sutton, and takes out Juju Stubblefield for this play for I'm not sure why. The official told him he had to go. 3rd down. Casillas rolls right, goes left, gets past the defender, and he's able to make the first down. Dives for the 15-yard line.
That was a good play by Casillas, able to roll out to the right and pick up some yards. Casillas seems to be elusive today, even though he is leading the region in passing. This man is using his feet.
And that ends the first quarter. The score is 9-0 in favor of Cactus, visiting Cactus. We will be right back after this short break. Come right back to us. far out west with the beginning of the second quarter. Handoff right, and it gets stuffed really quick by Canyon View.
Yeah, that's something we want to see from this defense. Ever since, there's
we got a late flag.
Uh-oh.
That was number 3, Julian. He was able to not get very far in that play. He lost a couple yards. Loss of 2. Penalty flag. Let's see what it is.
On Cactus.
All right, that's going to bring the ball back. 10 yards.
There we go.
That was a personal foul on Cactus. Didn't see where it was.
Some type of aggression going on.
That's a 15-yarder. That's going to bring up a second and a very long 27 yards.
Wow.
For Cactus.
Hopefully this defense can capitalize on that. They need some type of play going right now.
There's some confusion going on down there with perhaps what the call was.
Officials just kind of standing there.
I believe the first sign he said was not a personal foul. So Coach Gertz had to get a clarification on what that is. All right, that's now we're going to start the game. Casillas is empty. And we got another penalty. That is a false start. Cactus, that's going to bring it back even further, Will.
That would be a 2nd and 32, it seems. Is that a 5-yard flag?
That's a 5-yard,
yeah,
5-yarder.
2nd and 32 for Cactus. Again, hopefully this defense can capitalize on that.
So when they started on the 15, they're now back to the 37. That's 20 yards. They were on the 17. It's 20 yards worth of penalties in the last 30 seconds.
Good luck charm for Canyon View.
He's looking deep, though,
Uh-oh.
to Stubbs. And he able to pull the ball in for an easy touchdown.
Well, you would think, there's a flag on the play.
And that's Juju Stubblefield with the grab and with the taunt and the pointing and the talking, and that's going to lead to a 15-yard penalty. However, that doesn't illuminate the touchdown that he just got. He was able to get past that secondary pretty easily.
Yeah, this Canyon View backfield has not been, I want to say, the greatest. They've just been kind of letting plays happen right there, right in front of them. Stubble did have a defender on him, but
yeah, Stubble, he had the inner he had the inner part of the field and was able to get in front of that defender.
Yeah.
Defender didn't really have a chance. He caught the ball in stride. Easy touchdown. But that's just a hard hitting play by Cactus, and Canyon View just got slugged in the stomach with all those penalties, pushed them back 20 yards, and then they were able to easily throw a bomb to their main wide receiver, Juju.
Yeah, I wonder what this halftime speech is going to be like to that backfield. Probably a little bit of a wake-up call for them. Even though there was flags on the play, a little bit of a personal flag, false start, 2nd and 32. You'd think that would bring down some type of moral status for Cactus there, but they just keep driving that ball forward, and Canyon View was really not having an answer for it other than their runs.
Maybe Canyon View needs some of those boneless wings that you had tonight. Maybe some hot wings.
Get them going.
Hot boneless wings. Get some fire inside of them.
Gets Ed DeBarros. Get you some boneless wings.
Will loves his boneless wings. He prefers boneless over boned. Cactus with the kickoff. Fakes it to DJ Sims. Loses the ball, fumbles it. Great play by number 14, Dalen Moore from Cactus, the freshman. Gets a good hit on Lang. And Lang, you saw as he was coming down, he was reaching for that ball as it was floating over him and was unable to grab back onto it. That's some bad juju right there for Canyon View.
Lang just seemed to be really focused on getting past the defender rather than holding on to the ball. That is something you don't want to see from this return team, especially after a big play that Cactus just had.
You think they're going to go to the end zone again?
Casillas
looks deep. He is going to go deep. And it's a great play there by number 6. That's Brady Grizel.
A wide receiver playing in the backfield. Hey, I guess know your own enemy.
That's right, 6'1". He's able to tip that pass away from number 11. That's Robert Bell looking to get another touchdown.
That was a good play there. Smacked the ball out of the way. Brady Gazelle seems to only have one hand.
Yeah, it looks like he has a
cast
on that right side, doesn't it?
Hey, man. He lives for the ball, I guess.
Casillas, quick pass slant and way well behind the receiver, number 1, Juju Stubblefield.
Casillas did take a big hit there after that throw. That was good by Canyon View's defense, able to apply some pressure, make Casillas try to throw the ball earlier than he thought, and incomplete pass. Possibly miscommunication between the two, but I want to say pressure.
So that's going to lead to a 3rd down and 10. Let's see if Canyon View can bring the muscle, bring on the boom. Here's the snap. Casillas gets back, and he's going to throw the ball, tried to throw the ball out of bounds, but that's possibly going to be intentional grounding.
Yeah, that seemed like intentional grounding there. He didn't really move out of the pocket. He was kind of standing there, just looking for an escape plan from that sack. Honestly, there you just have to take the sack, and no flag on the play. Wow.
They called it a incomplete pass.
That I didn't see a wide receiver over there, though.
I saw nobody. I saw a bunch of green grass.
That seems like a mess up by the officials, but it's their job.
But that's going to lead to a 4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. What do you think, another deep pass?
Hopefully not.
Bullet pass to number 11, Bell, right down the middle. Found him somehow between 3 defenders of Canyon View, and he's able to thread that needle and get a 1st down.
Yeah, this Cactus team, this offense has just been seeing like 3rd downs don't matter to them. They see it as a 1st down, and they just keep moving that ball forward. Really not much is crushing them morally, but we can work on that.
Handoff directs up to the middle. That's number 17, T player. He gets stuffed pretty quick.
Yeah.
Maybe gained a yard. Maybe back up to the line of scrimmage.
An okay run there, trying to make something happen on the ground, but this brick wall that Canyon View has established here might not be the strongest sometimes, but it will stop you if you just keep running head first into it. Also, we had a great runners right off the snap. I mean, milliseconds after a snap, able to get past to the defender and get some pressure going.
Fumble.
Oh.
Hey, we got a penalty. We got another false start on the offense. Cactus.
There we go. Let's hope that Canyon View doesn't get too comfortable with these flags. It seems that they're either getting too comfortable or they're thinking that Cactus is losing their confidence. Obviously, Cactus isn't losing their confidence when these flags come. It kind of just seems like a little slap on the wrist to them, and they just keep moving forward. Canyon View needs to capitalize on these flags, make this defense work.
That leads to a 2nd and 15. Casillas back, looks right, goes left, sees a big opening, cuts back right, and he gets hammered by Canyon View. That looked like Chavez, 54.
Yeah.
But there's a penalty flag. That's a
Rogelio
hold.
Chavez.
That's a hold against the Cobras. That's going to bring the ball back again. That's a 10-yard penalty. That's going to put them back to 3rd and 25.
Dare I say a little
Or
throwback.
2nd and 25.
A little throwback to Queen Creek there. Tate Reynolds able to make big plays, but his O-line there just stopping him.
That's right.
Making holding calls. That was one of the main reasons Canyon View was able to keep this game a low-scoring game. Let's hope this team could really capitalize on this. 2nd and 25. See this defense do something.
They've been going deep on these long downed plays. Let's see what they do here.
It seems Canyon View plays up
Another
close
empty
too.
set. Gets back. Only 4 rushing.
Uh-oh.
He goes deep again, and he bobbles it. Oh, Robert Bell. He was celebrating in his mind before grabbing onto the cookie before taking it into the end zone. That would have been an easy touchdown by Bell there.
Yeah, his mouth must have been watering. Some of the water got into his gloves, made it slip a little bit.
His gloves, his eyes.
Everything. He just saw glory coming his way, and guess he just couldn't capitalize on that. This Canyon View defense seems to be playing up close too. Their backfield seems to be a little bit closer. Maybe a little bit of prevent would be good here, but I'm not the coach.
A little draw play to number 3. That's Julian. And he's able to get back to nearly the original line of scrimmage to the 20-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10, and Cactus has elected to bring in the field goal unit.
Even in these plays that Canyon View are stopping, they are in field goal range, and this kicker kicking these kickoffs, I'm assuming he can go pretty far. So this is Canyon View's wake-up call right here. If he makes this, it will be 19-0, and they just have to see that they need to get this defense rolling.
Kick is up, and it looks like it's going far left. That's
no good.
The wind, the breeze took that. There is no breeze. Straight left.
Well,
he can kick far, but hasn't been that accurate.
Yeah, power is definitely not over accuracy, at least in the kicking aspect, nor the quarterback aspect.
So with all these penalties, it feels like the game should be almost halftime. But it's only 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah,
with all those penalties.
It's crazy.
That has been happening. This game's going by so far pretty slowly with all the stoppage of the clock. So it brings up 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line for Canyon View. Do they go deep? Do they try a trick play that Gert says he doesn't want to do?
Maybe pull something out of his pocket, changes his mind a little bit seeing the score.
Motion. Hand off to Sims. Finds the spot. And he's able to get it to about 7 yards. Great run by DJ Sims.
Yeah, DJ Sims finding an opening and making a big play. This is something that DJ Sims is good at. He's able to keep the ball moving when he needs to. And even if there's people in his way, he finds little gaps to get through.
Another handoff to Sims. He gets up the middle, and they're going to place it just past the 1st down marker and going to call a 1st down up to the 31-yard line.
There we go. That's something we like to see. Keep a little bit of momentum on this offense. Let's hope we can maintain control from here and capitalize on these drives right now.
That might be the 1st down tonight. First down.
I don't remember there being another one. I believe that is the first down tonight.
Those of you who are watching, we don't have replay and we don't take stats. We're just going off of memory.
Oh,
stumbled by Brady. We got a penalty flag late after the hit.
It might have been a late hit or personal foul, roughing the passer. That's not what they needed to do. They full-on dived on Brady Scott there. All they needed to do was give him a simple shove, maybe just a touch on the helmet. He would have been marked down, but that moves the ball forward for Canyon View.
Yep, personal foul. Cactus. Sims was on the ground. All they had to do, you're right, was just touch him. But they decided to dive bomb him and get that penalty. That's 15-yarder. That's going to put Canyon View all the way up to the 41-yard line. A little better field position. They haven't gone past the 50-yard line tonight yet.
Yeah, that was a little scary there, the way he was falling back. Possibly could have been an injury. Glad nothing happened.
Sims in motion. Scott going deep. Finds a man.
To the 20, the 10.
That's Daniel. Armillo with the deep shot down the field for the touchdown for Canyon View High School.
Finally, this Canyon View offense is able to capitalize on a big drive there. After that penalty, a personal foul, it seems this Canyon View offense said, hey, screw you. We're going to throw this ball deep, right on your head. Take it to the end zone. Great throw by Brady. Great catch by Daniel there.
Absolutely. That was a great in-stride throw by Brady Scott.
Oh.
And the extra point is going to be well short.
Is that blocked?
It almost looks like he was playing golf and hitting a chip shot.
Yeah, trying to get it out of the sand or something.
Yeah, a little flop shot. Didn't quite make it. So that's going to bring to 16-6 in favor of Cactus tonight. So going back to that last play, the plays before that, a bunch of handoffs, which led to the deep pass for Canyon View. I think that was probably well coached. Those plays leading up to that long pass.
Yeah, Garrett's there probably said, hey, we're running the ball a lot. Let's just try to toss it over their head. And it worked. It definitely worked. We're hoping that this Canyon View offense does do a little bit more of that. Maybe not the same exact thing, but just keep that ball moving. This is something that we love to see from this offense and something that we usually see.
Do you think someone got him some of those boneless chicken wings?
Something like that.
Habanero?
Must have. Either boneless chicken wings or some smelling salts.
Here's a kickoff. Number 3, Julian. He's going to take it right.
Ooh.
And he's going to meet number 1, AJ Cepeda.
That almost seemed helmet to helmet there. That was a hard shot from number 3. And
that's Julian M.
It's Julian M. And then AJ Cepeda there just, I mean, absolutely absorbed a shot like that.
He did, yes. Where is he? I thought. Oh, there he is. He's out there on the.
You would think he'd be a little
there.
stunned after that shot, but hey, man,
he took
strong.
it. Yeah, he took it.
Tall and strong over there.
Let's see if he remembers where he's at right now. Keep an eye on number 1. This leads first down and 10. Just a little less than 7 minutes to go. Quick pass off to the left. And look who they went to.
Right to number 1.
They went right to number 1.
That is
AJ Cepeda to see if he's on his toes.
Hey, man, he was there. He was able to push him a little bit, telling him, hey, no more yards for you.
And that pass was to, I believe that was to Julian, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they put him right back into the hands of the kickoff returner. Right back to number 1 defender.
Maybe they saw the aggression. Was like, hey, maybe he doesn't like him.
Straight up the middle.
Oh.
Cuts a few. Breaks free. Past the 50.
Oh.
Falls out. Still out. Can't tell who got it. It looks like, yes, it is. It's going to Canyon View High School. Another great
0.
defensive play.
Bryson Weitzel there, able to get the fumble. And that was a big play for Canyon View, able to capitalize on that fumble. That was the running back. Who was
T-Player.
T-Player there. Man, I got to remember T-Player.
That was T-Player.
T-Player not being the main character there and just dropping the ball. Come on, Player. Player number 1.
Player. All right, that brings the ball back to Canyon View. This is a nice momentum shift for Canyon View. Let's see if they can capitalize on this.
6 minutes left in the quarter.
Plenty of time in the game. See if they go back to the run. Some play action. Brady drops back. Again, he goes
Throws
deep.
it.
Finds a man,
Out of
and he
bounds.
just misses the ball. That's number 4. That's Gabriel Sotelo. Nope, that was not Gabriel Sotelo. That was Towns. No, that was Brooks. Getting there.
3
That was Parker
shout-outs.
Brooks. That was Parker Brooks.
We
That's
got
right.
3 different shout-outs there, but Parker Brooks trying to make a big play happen there. Brady just does not seem to have enough on the arm. Throw a big throw, but you know what? Maybe that's a wake-up call. Throw a few boneless wings in him.
That's right. Get him some
throwing
boneless
far.
wings. So that was Parker Brooks, and he was he's one of the transfers that they have in the game tonight, trying to get them involved.
Looks
Hand
good
off
so
to
far.
Sims. Sims gets taken down really quick by number 13, Tristan Varga.
I wonder if Garrett's will initiate this little thing he likes to call lightning and thunder, and it's DJ Sims and the new transfer, Nas, just trying to get him on the plays, because that is something we are seeing a lot of DJ Sims, but not a lot of Nas.
Another empty backfield for Canyon View. Cactus looking to blitz, and they do. He
There
goes
we go.
deep, finds a man open. He grabs it, goes right back to Parker for the over-the-head into the basket grab by Parker for a huge gain and a first down into the red zone of Cactus.
Yeah, that was a great throw. I mean, Brady must have heard me and was like, hey, man, I can throw that far. Easily dimes it over his head. Oh, a quick lineup for Canyon View.
No huddle. And Canyon View draws Cactus offside. Jumpy over there on the Cactus side.
Yeah, a
That's-
little hesitant after that big play.
That's 51, Aiden Burkhardt gets drawn off sides.
You know what? We did talk about the fouls and the flags on Canyon View, and this team has just only had, I believe it was 1 or 2 so far, and it's great that they're trying to draw more flags.
This brings to 1st and 5. Scott back. He's looking to run. He is going to run. He takes a shot, grabs the ball, pulls it in, gets hit, takes a licking, and keeps on ticking.
That I've not heard that before, to be honest with you. Brady Scott able to make a big play. Well, make a play, drive it up the middle, get a few yards. You know what? A quarterback might be a quarterback. He might need a few defenders, but he is physical. He can take some shots. A clicking and a licking.
Yeah, that's, you know what, for all you viewers, I'm in the generation of take a licking and keep on ticking. A licking is you get hit real hard and you keep on ticking like a watch.
Ah.
So he took a licking and he's going to keep on ticking. Will, he's still in high school. He doesn't know these old man jokes.
Oh.
And Brady Scott, he's flushed out of the pocket to the left side. He just has to throw it away.
See, that seems more like incomplete pass than what we had compared to Cactus's incomplete pass, quote unquote.
Right. Well, he got out of the pocket. Once you're out of the pocket, you can throw it out of bounds.
Throw it anywhere, really.
Throw
it
it
right behind
anywhere.
you.
Yep. You don't need anybody around the ball. So that's exactly what it is. A smart play by Brady Scott.
Maybe that's what we need from this offense, just to be smarter.
Yep. So it brings up a 3rd and short.
Work smarter, not harder, guys.
And Gertz runs out on the field to call timeout.
There we go.
The play clock must have been winding down. That's going to bring to a timeout.
Yeah, that actually, if you are interested in football viewers, that happened quite a lot, especially with Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers. He had to run out on the field and start yelling at the officials for a timeout. I hope that's not like a disease going around for all these refs that they can't hear a timeout or they can't see a T. But something in timeouts with refs, they just do not like them. They want to keep this game rolling.
Maybe the refs need some of those hot wings.
Yeah. Wake up a little bit, guys.
So that brings us to a timeout. We're about 4 minutes to go in this first half. Score is 16-6 in favor of Cactus Cobras. Now this I would say the winner of this quarter so far has been Canyon View in a way. I know they've had one score, but I feel like the momentum shifted from the first quarter to the second quarter for Canyon View.
Yeah, it seems a lot different. This Canyon View offense has just woken up. That's something we'd love to see. A little bit more momentum going, some more speed, a little bit more thinking.
Here we go, 3rd and short. They can get a first down. Hand off to Sims. Sims goes right, and he gets hit.
Wow.
Perhaps at the first down marker, but the official is not going to give it to him. That's going to bring up a 4th down and extremely short. Will, what are you going to do here?
You would probably elect a kick, take the safe choice, but, I mean, that kick that we saw for the extra point would not be the wisest choice.
They're going for it.
That's why Canyon View is going for it. We are known as an aggressive team. Hopefully we can get something going.
Brady Scott's going to go under center this time. And we got
timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout from Cactus.
Is that a official timeout?
I think that was from, yeah, I believe that was from Cactus.
Okay.
Yeah, here you just try to capitalize and hopefully get in that end zone if you can. If not, take 3 on the board and take that into the second half. But this is the aggression we've wanted to see all night from this offense. It hasn't been there in that first quarter. Garrett's must have said something to them on that sideline while watching a little bit of review. To like, hey, you got to wake up. You got to see what's going on here. They're playing smarter than you. They're just pushing the ball a little bit farther. And also, the long pass, we did talk about that in the first quarter. We were saying these big plays, that one big play was working. Might as well try it again. And look at that. It's working again.
Yeah, I think Coach Gertz is just telling his boys right there, you know what, we're going to go for this, and you guys are going to push back as hard as you can. You're going to fight forward, and it's going to be a scrum right down there because Brady Scott, he's going to be put under center, I believe. At least he was.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to go under center here. Here we go, 4th down. And short. And he sneaks it, going right up the middle, and he looks like he's going to get it.
That has to be a first down.
He should have got it. His momentum. No.
Wow, they called it back.
That looked like the momentum
push. That looked like a tush
pushed
push,
forward, and then he got pushed back.
Yeah, I believe that was a first down for Canyon View there. That was it seemed like a first down. These officials don't want to say are favoring a team, but it seems that they are favoring a team right now. It's not a very clean game on Canyon View side. Cactus is getting just a few slaps on the wrist, and they're just getting free passes right now.
So that's a gut check for Canyon View. Let's see what their defense can do. Quick pass, number 3. Oh,
there we go.
He smelts Gavin Levine coming at him, and he drops the cupcake that was placed right into his hands.
That's Julian M. there. Yeah, I believe these Cactus receivers, same thing happened to Robert Bell when he was going for the end zone. He just completely just missed the ball. Butterfingers dropped it.
Well, when you see Gavin Levine coming at you, he's the leading tackler on this Canyon View team.
Oh, yeah, you got to be a little
He
scared.
can hit. He was the linebacker on the other side of Washburn before Washburn got injured, and now he's a hard hitter too.
Yeah, he's got to take revenge for his brother.
Oh, straight up the middle. Flushes him out. He's got to throw it, and he does throw it out of bounds.
I think a coach caught that ball.
I think that was Coach Gertz that caught that ball. That's a great catch, Coach.
Yeah, Coach Garrett's maybe throwing a uniform. Get out there, man. What a catch.
First down, Coach Gertz.
There we go. Gavin Levine, he is a 5'11", 190. That is just a absolute beast coming at you, especially in a linebacker position in high school. 190, 5'11". I'm assuming most of it is muscle because he's looking fit out there.
He's looking fit. Yeah, he's got about a little under 8 tackles, solo tackles per game this season.
Able to make big stops.
3rd down and 10. They're going to go deep again, and it's going to get picked off.
There you go.
And he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. That's number 26, Keegan McCarthy, a McCarthy brother, picks off Casillas. at about the 35-yard line.
Keegan McCarthy having an absolute day today.
Took it to the house. This is going to pump up Canyon View High School to another level. Great defensive play right there by the Canyon View defense.
What a defensive play, able to grab that interception, change the momentum completely. You know, Cactus seemed very aggressive at first in that first quarter. They seemed like they were going to shut down this whole game. Canyon View denied. This is the Jaguar way, and we push it all the way through.
And field goal extra point is straight down the middle of the uprights. This brings the ball game now 16-13. Cactus is up. And like I said before, I feel like this quarter has been all Canyon View. Really, when it comes to plays, although there's been a ton of penalties on Cactus this quarter that has just devastated their field position and perhaps resulting in what's going on right now with Canyon View. They're a whole different team right now.
Yeah, this team has awakened. I mean, they're making some of the biggest plays we've seen. Well, I've seen at least in my commentating career so far. It has been absolute cinema, and you know what? We need to see this. This is something we love to see, especially on senior night. Everybody wearing pink.
In front of this jam-packed crowd.
This is a great game to show off and show out.
Shout out to Glendale, though. Cactus High School. They have quite the crowd out here tonight, too.
Yeah, they're bringing some of the fam out, bringing some of the high schoolers out, but nothing compared to this Canyon View crowd right now.
Hansa with the kick, short, going to be received.
Around the 10.
And he gets a few yards, about 10 yards. That's number 4, Gabriel Sotelo. This time it really is Gabriel Sotelo.
Let's see if this defense can continue what they're doing in this second quarter. They have just been aggressive. They have woken up, especially this backfield. They're capitalizing on the mistakes that Gahanza is making, and this front seven as well. They've been relentless, just depriving pressure right into the pocket, scaring the quarterback, making him shake a little bit.
Speaking of shaking, the stadium now is starting to shake with this crowd uproaring. Although we get a handoff straight up the middle, and he gets that's a T player. He gets about 14 yards.
Yeah. Let me just take back a little bit what I said. This front seven has been aggressive. There's a few holes in the wall, though. Also, T player there with a big hit to Keegan McCarthy. I don't know if that seemed a little bit like a redemption hit. Like, hey, you hurt my feelings. Take this. But hey, man, football's football.
Football's football. You get hit. 1st and 10. Handoff.
T player.
To Robert Bell.
Oh.
He goes left. He finds a hole.
Wow.
And he is going to go all the way for the touchdown. Once he started, he was not stopping.
What is that called? Commentator. Something to do with commentary karma, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just
karma.
Yeah, karma.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever. Just me talking about the front seven being strong and then Cactus capitalizing on the little holes that they do have. That will be a big speech coming to them, especially after making a big play and then just letting something happen like that. Oh, false start. Dang, that was 5 flags in the air. Seemed like a...
Every official saw that one.
Yeah, it seemed like a flag show today.
False start on a Cactus. It's going to bring back 5 yards, which isn't great for this kicker. He's had a hard time, not so much reaching the field goal, but getting it through.
Yeah, maybe just slow down your kicks a little bit. Focus on actually making it rather than try to kick it out of the stadium.
Snap, kick is up, and kick is good. Maybe that 5-yarder helped him out.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe he needs just the space is the problem. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the quarter. Hopefully this Canyon View offense explodes, makes a big play, and shifts momentum right back to them.
So both these teams have been doing some really long plays. They do, it seems like, some runs, which then turns into some passes deep. A lot of deep passes for Cactus tonight, as well as Canyon View. They've also been going and doing the deep ball and been successful. Both teams have been very successful tonight with the deep ball. That run right there with Bell, that was the longest run of the night. That was about a 65-yarder.
Yeah, Bell.
Straight down the left sideline to the end zone, which is going to take a lot of steam out of the Canyon View balloon that was pumping up. But we'll see what happens. 2 minutes to go in this first half.
The smell of kettle corn in the air. The momentum shifting back. This could be the big plays for Canyon View right here.
And he's going to kick the ball into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, I want to say number 20, the kicker for Cactus, Aaron Prinz, a wide receiver and a kicker. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that. He seems to just be kicking for aggression rather than accuracy. He's just kind of putting a boot on that ball and hoping it reaches the end zone.
We asked Coach Gertz earlier this week what his grade was for his team going into the second half of the season, and he gave his team, between a B and a C. He felt like that they need to grow up more, and that they need to not play young, but to play as older veterans. And we'll see what happens this next second half. Here's a snap to Brady. Brady rolls out left, finds a man wide open. He catches the ball, and he gets tackled inbounds. Nope, out of bounds. That's number 82. That's Traden Baker, one of the transfers. And he was wide open over there.
Yeah, he seems that he just found some grass and was like, hey, this is mine now.
Says, here I am over here. Good thing Scott saw him over there. We got 4 wide.
Traden Baker.
Scott again. He gets flushed out of the pocket going right. Throws it deep. A lot of people over there. Oh! Number 14, that's Dalen Moore, had the cupcake in his hands. And again, couldn't grab it, couldn't hold on to it. That would have been a not so great interception thrown. He did throw it into triple coverage.
Yeah, some prayer throws might seem like a good pass, but that one just seemed a little bit sloppy, a little bit more, hey, I just want to get the ball out of my hand right now.
Rushed.
Yeah, a little bit pressured there. But you know what? You do things, you make mistakes, you live life. Thankfully, Cactus didn't capitalize on that mistake.
And Brady Scott's living life right now. He's back there all by himself. Empty set. Got a motion player. Hands it off. Got a blocker. Goes left. Puts his head down. Gets himself out of bounds. That's number 23.
Nasir.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Nas.
There's some Nas right there for you guys. Nasir finally entering the game, making some plays. This is the Thunder to GJ Sims Lightning. Hopefully we can see both of them in the backfield soon.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Nas is kind of fitted out there right now. His arm sleeves, blue gloves. He was ready to come to Canyon View.
Nas is ready. Yep. Hand off to Nas. Straight up the middle. Puts his head down. Oh, he almost breaks free. That was number 33 on the tackle, Jordan Marufo with the tackle. If he would have broke that tackle, he had a lot of green space ahead of him. That's for Nas for the first down.
Nas kind of has that, almost a Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, he's head down kind of player.
Oh, wow. Swallowed up into the pocket. Brady trying to make something out of that play, and just Cactus defense able to get him.
Couldn't quite get it yet, and he needs to tuck that ball. He had that ball out in front of him.
Yeah.
Easily could have been knocked out. Could have been a fumble and gone the other direction. So Brady Scott, when you're running, got to tuck that ball.
Tuck it like a baby. Also, not Le'Veon Bell. I was thinking Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
That's what I was seeing out of it.
Beast mode, yeah.
A little bit of beast mode out of Nas.
He rolls right and overthrows his receiver. That was Brandon Catalan, who was another transfer. There's been quite a few transfers today, or for this game for Canyon View. That's the fourth one we've mentioned so far.
Yeah, they are. They're making plays. They're making a name for themselves, making a statement, showing why they transferred and how they're going to show out, show off and show out, especially in today's game. With a big crowd like this, maybe potentially, I don't know any scouts. Maybe there could be a scout here, and they're like, hey, look at me. I'm showing out.
That's right. That stops the clock with 55 seconds. Single back. That's a false start. I saw it right there, number 4.
Yeah.
That was Parker Brooks. Parker Brooks.
Just excited to go. I mean,
he was excited. You know what? Maybe that was going to him. He was one-on-one down there with number 3. That was Julian. It starts us back up.
Yeah.
Lost 5 yards. Brings it to 3rd and 17.
See if they press Parker here or get something going.
Scott rolls back. Goes deep. Finds a man. Oh, just in and out of his hands. That was a 50-50 ball.
That was a number 18, Aiden Lang. Aiden Lang is, you know, at the few passes that he's getting, they're big passes, and it's quite weird. The passes that he seems to be a little bit more open, he's not getting thrown to. But when he is open, or when he's not open, Brady Scott just seems to find him in a little pocket with defenders around him. He's like, hey, maybe Aiden can jump higher than all these guys. Maybe Aiden's got a great vertical. I don't know. I'm not the one to judge.
It's possible. That was covered by Dylan Moore, number 14. That leads to a 4th down and a long 17. Only about 4 seconds got off the clock there. Hansa back to kick.
Oh,
and
off the helmet.
It's a free ball.
There you
live.
go. There you go.
Canyon View.
Did he get
ball
it?
Still live. It looks like he did. He did get the ball. That's going back to Canyon View.
Number 15, Preston Vanucci. What an absolute dive.
Preston Vanucci with the recovery from the punt. Hit one of the Cactus players on the head.
Yeah, hit him right on the head.
Hit him right on the head.
Hey,
Ball
man.
rolled all the way down toward the end zone. That's putting the ball on the 6-yard line of Cactus. Canyon View ball. I think they drew that up.
Yeah, that.
It looked like they drew that up. Just aim for that guy, punt it right on his head.
He hasn't
and
been
look
looking.
at that, capitalized.
He hasn't been looking up in the air. Just punts it at him in hope. I mean, maybe that was one of the ways to get the ball not to come back to you as well.
This is true. Yeah, just hit it off another player.
Hit it off another player, and then just see where it goes from there.
Oh, we got a timeout call, Canyon View, right before they're about ready to do that play. So that's going to bring it to a timeout. We got 37 seconds left to go in this second quarter with a amazing type of turn of events that I had no idea was going to happen.
I know. That
was wild.
It seems like a series of unfortunate events right now. It's
Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Go watch it if you haven't. Canyon View really capitalizing on these big plays, special teams, defense, offense. I mean, just these little special plays that they're seeing, they're really capitalizing on it. Don't get me wrong, there's been a few overthrows, a few underthrows, a few missed throws, but it's been great.
It's been kind of a wild game, too. A lot of penalties, a lot of turnovers. And let's see what they do here. Quick set, goal line stance, goal line set, one-on-one down here on the side. We're missing a player. Levine coming in. There we go. Now we got 11 players. Pitch to Nos. Nos breaks the first tackle, and he was able to get about 2 yards, 1.5 yards. That's going to bring us to a 2nd down and 5, or a 2nd down and goal.
Nos getting a little bit of attention.
The clock is still rolling. Get set. Here's a snap. Brady Scott. No, he gets sacked in the backfield.
Dang. I mean,
and it's
number 2. D. Sutton there. I mean,
D. Sutton out of nowhere comes back and just grabs Brady Scott. He couldn't get away from him.
I mean, he kind of just swallowed him up and spit him out.
That's one thing you did not want in that situation is a sack of 15 yards, epic proportions, putting them all the way back to the 20-yard line. Now with only 8 seconds left, which is really just one play. So what play are you going to do?
This is really what you decide. It seems like they're going to kick the ball here, trying to get a field goal. But honestly, me personally, I would have maybe called something that makes all the wideouts run to the out. All of them run out and try to get a play going. Oh, here we go. Taking special teams off and throwing offense on.
Okay.
There
Switcheroo.
Maybe trying to confuse Cactus a little bit. Maybe Canyon was confused. Hopefully we can capitalize this.
But they got to wait till the other guys get set because they. There we go. All right, so Canyon View is going to go for it, and Cactus is now going to call a timeout. Man, we're just going back and forth. Timeouts to plays to penalties to sacks to loss of downs, missed field goals.
This game has been all over the place. It's absolutely wild right now.
So I was wondering why they were putting a kicker out there to kick a 37-yarder because I don't know if he has that kind of leg.
Yeah, it's high school kicking. I mean, maybe if he's played soccer his whole life, you can get some guy with an absolute boot. You could definitely put your money on Cactus's kicker over our kicker. Accuracy-wise, though, put him at the 15, man. I got Canyon View all the way.
And he'll hit it.
Yeah, he will hit that.
For sure, yeah. So them doing that, putting them out there as a kicker, I was scratching my head. Why are they going to do this? Why don't they just go for it? There's 8 seconds left.
Might as well.
The clock is now back up to 13 seconds. And Canyon View, single set, empty back, 5 wide receivers. Here's the play. To the corner. They find somebody wide open. That's number 4, Parker Brooks.
There we go.
Brady Scott finds him. Parker finds a spot back there, puts a chair down, has a picnic. He's by himself, grabs that ball for the touchdown. That's what they need right now.
Yeah, that was absolutely momentum shifting, and we have a player laying on the ground in the backfield. I don't want to say let's not ruin our celebration because of that, but I mean, that was a great pass, a great catch by Parker, able to get open. It just seemed that defender was kind of clueless and just like, oh, where did he go? Turned around, and he already had the ball in his hands, was in the end zone, ready to go.
Great drop by the coach. Brady Scott saw him. He knew exactly where he was going. He didn't have to go to any of his different phases. He saw him, threw it out there before he was even there.
Yeah.
Expecting for that receiver, Parker Brooks, to be out there all by himself. You're right. The defensive player didn't even see him.
Yeah, that was also a great throw. I mean, that just able to dish it out and knowing where that receiver is going to be. Brady able just to see the play in his head before it even happened. That's great momentum going.
Absolutely. This is you see Canyon View. They're fired up. They are hotter than a habanero boneless chicken wing.
I mean, man, we got to look for a box of chicken wings on that sideline.
We got to get some chicken wings.
Do
they sell chicken wings at the?
Possibly. Might have to go last. Give me a box.
I know they got a couple. They got a couple food trucks out here.
Get some
at
chicken
Canyon View Jaguar Stadium.
By the way, the player in the backfield was number 73, Ethan Gonzalez. Maybe just a little bit of cramping going on.
Yeah, hope he's okay. Don't like to see injured players.
Neither side of the ball. I mean, away or home.
Oh, we got a penalty.
A penalty?
Looks like encroachment. Yeah, neutral zone. And they're not going to give that to him, are they? They're going to have to re-kick that.
Wow. I mean,
that was his best kick, too.
That was a really good kick, man. I mean, he looked like he could have made it from where we were talking, but he couldn't. He absolutely dished that ball. Let's hope he can do the same exact thing here. Icing the kicker on a flag.
Here we go. Oh.
There we go.
Wow, what a great catch.
Same exact thing, too.
Mickey Rafferty had to reach for that snap and put the ball down.
Was the snap
just
a little
in the nick
high?
of time? It was high.
Oh,
it was
wow.
very high, yep, and he got it.
Thankfully, you got to remember, long snapper, you got a place kicker, and you have the kicker. Those guys, those are the most 3 important players while kicking a field goal. If your long snapper's off, your place kicker's not going to be able to get the ball. Your kicker won't be able to kick it. So, good job by Mickey Raptor there, able to get the ball.
It just shows the trust that Hansa has with Rafferty, because it didn't even mess with Hansa at all. He didn't even stop. He didn't even take a breath. He just went back and just kicked it, knowing that Rafferty was going to place that ball exactly where he needed it when he needed to do it, despite this high snap.
Yeah. Also, little fun fact for the Canyon View viewers. Canyon View has scored 20 points in this one quarter. We have really woken up, and we're just driving that ball. This is something that Garrett's did talk about. He was talking about staying consistent, and this whole second quarter right here, we've just stayed consistent and moving that ball forward, getting first downs, and keeping it a close game.
And Hansa with the kick.
A little bit like
straight
a
to
Cactus
Bell.
kick there.
Bell's going to go right. There's some blockers. Finds a hole, cuts back, and he finally gets drugged down by number 33. That's Reese Landis with a tackle from the back, and that's going to take us to double zeros in the second quarter, which means we're at halftime. This game has gotten a lot better from the beginning. We thought it was going to be somewhat of a blowout here at the beginning, but Canyon View has come back now 20-23. And we got ourselves a game, Will.
We've woken up, and this Canyon View's team looking great.
All right, we will be back after the break here. Come back and see us. We'll see you later.
down there.
Probably East Mesa.
East Mesa.
Yeah.
I drove all the way down there last.
It's far.
Last Friday.
I
It's
mean,
about an
not
hour
gonna
and a
lie,
half
it's
drive.
far. Yeah, it's long.
I think we can score a couple more touchdowns, and I hope the defense holds Cactus.
All right. And one last question. What are you thinking of the energy so far from our Canyon View students?
Amazing. It's
Hi, my name is Bryce Strain. I'm here with Athletic Director Miss Hudson. Miss Hudson, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, they're giving us an exciting show now. It started a little slow, but now we've got our transfers in. Everyone's playing hard, throwing the ball, making sacks. Jackson McCarthy.
Okay. What are you looking forward to seeing for the rest of the game?
I think we can score a couple more touchdowns, and I hope the defense holds Cactus.
All right. And one last question. What are you thinking of the energy so far from our Canyon View students?
Amazing. It's fall break, and look at all these people here. It's awesome.
Yeah. Make a good point. Thank you so much, Miss Hudson. Hi, I'm Bryce Reed, and I'm here with Aubrey Scott. She's a varsity girls soccer player. She's also brother to boys varsity football starting quarterback, Brady Scott. And I'm here to see what she thinks about the game. What do you think so far?
I think at first they were looking a little rough, but right now they're making a huge comeback. So I'm really excited to see how the game turns out.
All right, makes sense. What do you think of the performance of Brady so far?
I think Brady's having a tough time leading the team, but he's pulling through, so I'm really proud of him.
Okay. Nice. And then what are you looking forward to seeing from your brother and the rest of the team as well in the second half?
A win for sure. I think they have it in them.
All right, thanks so much, Aubrey. Appreciate it.
Our stadium out here in Waddell, Arizona, at Canyon View High School. We have a game. Will, so far, it's been kind of ugly the first quarter, and then turned a whole different corner. Canyon View scores 20 points in the second quarter to make this game an actual game, 20-23 in favor of Cactus, 3-point game. What do you think of the second half? What are we going to look at?
Yeah, I believe this Canyon View team's able to shift the momentum that they did pick up in the second quarter into the second half. Hopefully this defense does fix the few hiccups that they have had during the games, the few big runs, the big rushing touchdown that Cactus was able to get, the few big passes that led to touchdowns from Cactus. This defense probably had a pretty big speech from the coach, just telling them, hey, you've been good, but you can always improve. And this offense, I mean, wow, looking like a completely new offense. I mean, just everybody's performing. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody's on key and on point and getting first downs. It's big plays, first downs, and consistency has been on point this whole game. Oh, not this whole game, this whole second quarter.
Absolutely, and with that, here's the kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. Touchback, kind of a line drive kick.
Yeah.
Straight back there. Looks like Bell really wanted to take this ball back, but not this time.
Both sides of the
sorry, that was Julian.
Both sides of the special teams have been doing that. Kind of just been kicking the ball and watching it go back. I believe there's only been 2 or 3 Cactus returns and 1 Canyon View return so far. Not a lot of kick returns so far.
Not too many. All right, 12 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's the beginning of the second half of this game. See what happens. Quick pass out to Julian. He takes it, runs, it gets slammed over there.
That was a great defensive stop there, able just to put a I wanted to say a brick wall, but it was more like a bull coming right at him and just head on, shoulder on, just put it right on him, stop the runner from getting more.
That was number 54, Chavez, the senior. Brings up a short second down. Another quick pass. Same play looked like. Makes a move to get a first down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Julian M there. He's kind of just getting fed the ball. But Canyon View defense picked up the read there, able to stop it before it turned into an even bigger play than it was.
And they're going no huddle. They're keeping this ball rolling fast. The last two plays have been exact identical plays. He drops back. He's getting flushed. Looking to go. Gavin Levine.
Taking him out of bounds.
Throws him out of bounds. Kind of a hand check to the face. It looked like almost a face mask that the quarterback, Casillas, did on Gavin Levine, but Gavin Levine was able to push through that.
Yeah, it looks like Garrett's he's talking to the official right now about that, asking, hey, didn't that look a little bit like a face mask, a little bit of an apology? Must have been some excessive language used there, but you know what? That's football. As a coach,
some bleep this, bleep that.
Yeah, and this is a bleep play. That was a bleep face mask.
So we got second down now, and it's about 6 to go. Cactus in tight.
Oh.
CS rolls left. Finds his man. He does. Connects with them downfield. That's Julian M. with the reception. Just crossed the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Andres Fiorel was almost able to get in there and stop.
That was a great rollout pass by the quarterback, Casillas.
Yeah, Casillas able to roll out the pocket too. I mean, pressure coming.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's tough to roll left.
Yeah.
And then plant your leg and fire a laser to your wide receiver downfield.
A right arm quarterback.
Quick pass off to the right. And quick tackle. Got it to Donta Sutton for the reception. And quickly tackled by number 1, A.J. Sapita.
Yeah, Sapita there, able to wrap him up and take him down. Sapita, I mean, this whole Canyon View defense has been just wrapping up players, even the few that they do get stiff arm. They just wrap him up, try to take him down.
Another no huddle.
Oh.
He gets through, finds his man, and great defensive play there by number 12. That's Carson Coates.
Carson Coates absolutely smacked the ball out of his hands, denying that pass. That was a great defensive play, able to stop the first down.
And there's a penalty marker down on Cactus. That's a hold. That's going to bring it back 10 yards.
Yeah, we talked about this a lot in the first half as well. This Cactus team has just been taking these fouls like they're nothing. Every few plays, there seems to be a flag on them, and I don't know if they don't mind it or something like that because it just keeps happening. I don't know if the coaching staff's trained them that way not to let it bother them, but
they got to be pushing 10 penalties.
Somewhere near it.
So we got second and long, second and 17. Casillas getting the call from the coach. Canyon View. Throw, quick pass out to the side. Gives it to Julian, who's a speedster. Breaks free, and he gets about 6 yards. Brings it back to the original, just past the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a good job by, Casillas there, able to roll out and get the ball. Not really roll out, but shift a little bit. Get the ball to his receiver and make a play happen.
Another no huddle. Casillas drops back. Quick pass to number 1, his man Juju. And they're giving him the first down.
Yeah, that was a great throw by Casillas, but also a great block by Josh. I want to say Wentland there. He got a pancake there. I don't know if you know what a pancake is in football, but he got a pancake.
I know what a pancake is at breakfast. At breakfast time.
It's pretty much where a lineman rolls on top of a defender trying to get into the pocket.
That's a pancake right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, quick
Oh.
pass, and it was a fake handoff.
A little bit of
quick pass. It looks like a miscommunication between him and Juju.
Yeah, that ball kind of just gave him a back massage there.
It did, yeah. It gave him a little back massage, kind of like that punt off the
Off of his
The
head.
defender's head.
A little bit of a scratch up there.
Mm-hmm. All right, that brings up 2nd and 10. Cactus really still hasn't had any huddles. They've must have had some premeditated plays coming out of the half. Casillas gets.
Ooh.
Oh, did he catch that? No, he did not catch it. Casillas gets slammed by Levine while he was passing, throws a laser, and the receiver nearly grabbed it. That's Gabriel Sotelo.
Yeah, Casillas there actually got picked up and put on the ground. A little bit like a WWE move. Gave me a little bit of flashbacks to Raw. But that was a great defensive play, able to put a little bit of pressure on the receiver, make him fumble the ball, and not have possession of it.
3rd down and 10. Motion man. That's Jay. He's going to seam.
Deep.
And he's able to, I missed it. But that's going to be a pass interference, PI. Easy call on Keegan McCarthy.
Dang.
He kind of just took his feet, tripped him up a little bit, and caused that passing interference foul.
Keegan McCarthy's been on point this whole entire game. He's that interception he's had that was actually a pick six.
Yeah.
It was great pick six. He's had a few great tackles, able to stop the momentum, but you know, nobody's perfect. A few mistakes are going to be made. PI is going to cost them a lot of yards, but
yeah, Julian was able to just find that seam, doing a brings up 1st and 10, fake handoff, and he's just going to throw it away. That play was dead from the beginning, especially since the running back went the wrong direction, or the quarterback went the wrong direction. Most likely the running back went the wrong direction, and that play was dead right away.
Yeah, the two of the defensive linemen were able to get in there and just absolutely shove their faces into Casillas' face there. Able to put a hold on the play, maybe hold up their momentum a little bit like we did in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, that's a great heads-up play by Casillas just to throw that ball away.
Not take the hit.
2nd and 10. There we go, handoff. Gets hit quick. Got hit the line of scrimmage, but was able to manage about 3 extra yards. That's big T player.
That is T player right there. T player, he kind of looks like a tank out there. 5'7", his weight is not listed, but I mean, he looks big.
He does look big from even from way back here. He looks like a steamroller type of running back, head down. That's what he's been doing. We got 3rd and long, 3rd and about 9. Empty back. Casillas rolls right, throws down to his man who's open. That's number 14, Dylan Moore. He gets the catch and the 1st down.
Hey, I believe this is the first freshman on a varsity team that I've been able to call out. Great catch by Dylan Moore, able to pick up a few yards, and he's off the field. But great catch, able to pick up a few yards, 1st down, put him in the red zone. Let's hope this defense can make a big play, hopefully a turnover in some type of way.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Single tailback. Motion, quick slant. He's looking at
ball's up in the
tossed
air.
Up, and it hits the ground.
They looked lost there.
Great play by number 54, Rogelio Chavez, to tip that ball, because number 1 over there, Juju, he had a slant. He was going straight to the corner of that end zone, and Casillas saw him. That would have been an easy touchdown if he didn't tip that ball.
Yeah, it would have been some bad news from Canyon View, and that's what really got the momentum for Cactus in that 1st quarter, was those plays to Juju from Casillas, just getting in the end zone quickly, and the defense not being able to recognize it.
2nd and goal. Casillas rushed out.
There we go.
And he gets taken down in the backfield. Loss of about 10 yards right there. Big sack.
That is Gavin. Gavin leaving there.
Mr. Gavin Levine.
With
another sack.
He's had a day today, able to make a few plays and pushing the quarterback back about
10 yards, yeah.
10 yards.
10 yards, yep.
Yeah, that was a mistake by Casillas, trying to roll out, thinking he can run faster than Mr. Levine, and Levine made him pay for that.
So that brings up a 3rd down and a long 19, actually 3rd down and goal. This Canyon View crowd is now getting loud here. Casillas rolls left. Doesn't see anybody. He's going to run with it to the end zone, and
touchdown.
He hit the pylon. Yes, he did, and he stayed in bounds. That's a touchdown by the quarterback sneak. Casillas rolls out left. It's a great play by Casillas there.
Yeah, Casillas, like you said, rolling out left and just finding Green in front of him. It seems the defenders were too focused on the pass. Casillas has been consistent with the pass, able to dish it out to his receivers. And that does take your mind off, hey, don't forget this quarterback can run. And he just runs it in on you.
Well, his receivers, all of his receivers on the left-hand side, they slanted to the right, which left our whole left side completely open.
We have a new kicker, too.
Do we?
Yeah, that is different. I believe that's number 25. Number 25, Austin Doyle. Yeah, that's a new kicker right there. That's interesting. That's the first kicker switch I've ever seen.
That's a kicker switch right there.
Wow, 6 foot, 140
You don't see that every day.
for Austin Doyle. You know what? The more the merrier, I guess. You can never have enough.
You can never have enough kickers, can you?
Nope. One could be good for power. One could be good for accuracy. There you go.
And once you combine them both, then you
gotta
stick with one.
Yeah.
You found your kicker. So that leads to we got now Cactus is back up to a 10-point lead with that touchdown. About 6.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Cactus is about ready to kick this ball off. We got DJ Sims back deep, as well as
I think that's Lang.
Yeah, it looks like Aiden Lang.
Aiden Lang back there.
Back deep to receive this kickoff. If he's got a boot like he just did there, this ball's going to go into the end zone.
Wow.
And Aiden Lang just watches it go over his head into the end zone.
You know what? For 140 pounds. Oh, that is number 20. That's a different kicker this time, too.
That's the second kicker.
That's the Aaron Prinz. I was about to say, for 120 pounds, that kick was absolutely smacked. Wow. Excuse me. Aaron Prinz is 130 pounds.
130?
130. These kickers are light, but they have a boot. He'd be in the flyweight division.
Yeah. So let's see what Canyon View can do here. So just looking back at some of the things Coach Gertz was talking to us about winning the region, he believes he can win. His team can win the region. He's hoping, one loss, like a 4-1 record, could win this region. Quick handoff to DJ Sims.
Ooh.
He finds a hole, gets hammered by number 4.
Beautiful run by DJ Sims there. Found a little gap in between the defensive line and took it for
about 5 yards.
About 5 yards.
Yeah. But he's talking about that he could win this. His team could win this region. If they could win this game, that would be fantastic. Because Cactus is probably they're going to be their hardest. And Millennium next week will be two more difficult games. If they can get this win under their belt tonight, that might be a good formula for winning this region. 2nd and 5. Another handoff to DJ. He finds a hole, and he's able to pick up a first down and some. That gets him up to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, DJ Sims he's quick on his feet. He's got great vision when he's running through little gaps. Able to get through that gap right there and get a first down.
No huddle.
No backfield either.
Empty backfield for Brady. He's back. He looks right. Oh, he's got to find a hole. He doesn't get through it and gets tripped up and sacked in the backfield. Loss of 1.
You know what? That seemed like a leg sack there. I mean, number 75, Amon Fears, wasn't even standing up, but he used his legs. Hey, man, get the sack.
I don't know if you can use your legs to get a sack, but apparently it's okay tonight.
With these officials, anything's okay.
2nd and 11. Brady Scott's got to run. No, he passes it. Finds Aiden Lang.
Aiden Lang took it out. Brady Scott rolling out of the pocket. Aiden Lang with the reception, pulling it about, was that almost 20 yards? 17 yards.
That was a good pickup.
That was a great pickup there. pushing the ball into the midfield, almost on the Cactus' side.
Yeah,
Oh, it is on Cactus.
Yeah, 46-yard line of Cactus.
There we go.
Canyon View is pushing the ball.
I see a big play coming. Not really.
Four wideouts, one single back. Motion, hand out to Sims, up the middle, and he's able to get about 5-6 yards.
You know what? That's been a lot more consistent for Canyon View right now. The run that they're putting in. Oh, here we go. Here's
second running back.
Here's a little bit of what Garrett's talked to us about on Tuesday. A little bit of lightning and thunder here. Switching out DJ Sims for Nas. We'll see a little bit of Nas here from Nas.
Yeah, Nasir goes by Nas. See if he's got some Nas in him. Quick pass out to the right.
Oh,
gets him to a man. That's Brandon Catalan.
Well, that was a great catch by Brandon Catalan, able to run right next to out of bounds boundaries, and he nearly stepped in it. But hey, he kept that ball moving. He stayed in bounds, and he got more than just a first down.
Yeah, that run after catch and run after contact was pretty good on that one. He got an extra maybe 8 yards or so after the catch.
Yeah.
First and 10. Scott looking in the middle of the field, and he gets picked off by Cactus. That's number 0, Jason Burkhart.
Yeah. Brady saw an opening there for number 27, I believe. Oh, we don't have a number 27. Excuse me. I do not know who that was. From a receiver that we have on our team.
All I know is that Brady did not see Burkhart at all. He saw his player slanting.
Yeah. Burkhart, standing at 5'10", maybe was hiding behind the big guys in front of him, but hey, man.
Yeah, that's a tough interception right there, especially them driving down the field.
Hopefully
getting close to the red zone.
Yeah.
And then getting that pick, that's not good.
The momentum shift is going to hurt.
Casillas drops back. He's got to get flushed out. And he gets sacked.
That's number 34, Jackson McCarthy. Hey, the McCarthy brothers.
Another McCarthy.
They are going at it today.
Jackson McCarthy with the sack. Great defensive play straight off of that interception. You know, all they have to do is just relax, play their defense, stay in their zone, stay in their gaps, fill the holes, get to the quarterback, contain that quarterback, and they'll get the ball back.
Yeah, Jackson McCarthy actually earlier today in class, I was talking to him. He said he's going to get 2 sacks today. There's one
he's got
down.
one.
There we go. Oh.
Near neutral infraction. Quick pass.
There we go. Another
number
take
11,
early.
that's Robert Bell Jr. with the reception.
That was a great stop by Canyon View's backfield. This backfield has woken up a little bit, able to see plays better, able to shift their momentum towards a wide receiver when they see the ball past him. You know what? This is what we needed from this backfield. This is what we needed from this whole defense.
So we got a 3rd and 12. Looks like a little longer than that, maybe 13. Casillas drops back, throws deep, and a great defensive play by number 0, Bryson Wetzel.
That was an amazing play. I wonder if his parents own Wetzel Pretzel. As I was saying, that was a great play by Bryson Wetzel there, able to smack the ball and just keep the momentum good for the defense. That's something we wanted to see from this backfield, as I was saying earlier.
Excellent play by Wetzel. And you know what? There is a Wetzel's Pretzels truck here tonight, so perhaps his mom and dad are over there watching the game from Wetzel's Pretzel.
Free pretzels for
I
every...
think they spell it a little different, though.
Maybe. Interesting punt.
Here's the punt.
I guess it almost looked like
short punt.
Cactus tried to do the same thing we did to them. A little hit on the head.
It kind of looked like it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he was aiming for that guy. He had to run out of the way.
Yeah. So that last play, let's go back to that last play. That was a great 3rd down stop by Canyon View. You know, typically earlier on this quarter, Juju, he was able to get past the secondary, fairly easily a couple times, and this time, not so much. What happened?
Bryson Wetzel able to just have a good vision and maybe a little bit of pressure on Casillas there, making him feel like he needs to dish out the ball.
Stride for stride.
Stride for stride.
DJ gets about 2 yards.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Number 58 there on Cactus, Braden Burgess. It looked like just he wanted to be a part of that dog pile, kind of hopped on top of that tackle. But as we were talking about that, big guy. We were talking about that last play. Wetzel able to get out there and just block a big play that would have been crucial.
Brady finds his man, gets it to him. Forward momentum. Maybe he wouldn't get that because he got stopped. That's number 18, though. That's Aiden Lang.
That was a great catch and a great way to stand up by Aiden Lang. I mean, a defender threw his whole body at him and tried to pull him down, and Lang just stood there and took it like a man.
And it was great for Aiden. He went to the ball. I don't know if you noticed that. He went to the ball instead of waiting for the ball to come to him.
Yeah, that's what could be leading to some interceptions.
Mm-hmm. 4 wide receivers. Throwing deep to the end zone. And he nearly gets it picked off again.
Wow, number 4 on number 4.
That's ironic.
Yeah,
that's Gabriel Sotelo on Cactus with the great defensive play.
Yeah, and Brady there just looking at Parker Brooks, and Parker Brooks has been phenomenal this game, able to make a few big plays. But, I mean, one-on-one coverage, he did take a shot. After that, I don't think you take a shot like that again. It was too risky, especially for a third down play like that.
And Canyon View is elected to go for it on 4th down. 5 wide receivers. Let's see what they do here. Finds a man. And it gets picked off, tipped and picked. Brady Scott wants that back badly.
Yeah, that was interesting pass by Brady there. He kind of, something that we did see earlier in the game, Brady was throwing it with like a lot of aggression, and he just, he seemed like he was angry at the ball, almost angry at his receivers trying to throw it in. That one, he looked like he was just trying to dish it out quickly, get it out so he doesn't get sacked, take ball into an interception.
Hey, Coach Gertz had a few words with Scott as he was coming off the sideline. But that led to a great defensive stop right there. Pass to number 3, Julian.
Yeah, I wonder.
Maybe even lost a yard. No, they gained about a yard.
Nah, wonder what Coach Garrett said to Brady there. Probably a few words.
Don't pass the ball like that.
Maybe don't throw when you see defenders right in front of you. Open your eyes.
Watch out for that defender.
Yeah.
Don't throw it to the defender. It went off of 2 defenders' hands too. Went off the first one, through his hands, and then straight into the second one. And that leads us to the end of the 3rd quarter. That was fast.
That was a fast quarter.
That was a fast quarter.
That
no
flew
penalties.
Right by. No penalties.
Maybe 1 or 2 penalties. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a holding call.
But not even to the capacity of how it was before. (20-30), Cactus is leading, and we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back after this. The action here. Oh, fumble.
And Canyon View got it.
Canyon View recovered by Canyon View.
That was number 52 Andres Fierros with the recovery.
And
What-
who was it that sacked the quarterback to cause the fumble? We got Mr. 21, Gavin Levine.
Gavin Levine.
Again.
Man, this guy is having a day today. Gavin Levine with well, that's 2 sacks today, right?
That's 2 sacks.
That's 2 sacks today, Gavin.
And I believe it's 2 causing 2 fumbles.
Yeah, he is putting the pressure on, putting the aggression on, and this flips the momentum for Canyon View. This could completely change their step from this 20-30 lead. Remember, folks, Canyon View did score 20 unanswered points in that second quarter. Be ready for it.
This would be a great chance to get into the end zone. Here's Nos. He's going to get about maybe a yard.
That was a decent run by Nos, able to stay behind the O-line and just try to get something out of really nothing.
Canyon View gets into the end zone now. That'll be plenty of time for them to get a stop, get the ball back, of course, to either tie this game with a field goal or to put them ahead with another touchdown.
Yeah.
So far, it's been turnover after turnover. It seems like lots of turnovers, lots of penalties. I'm surprised that it's still kind of a decently high-scoring game, 30-20. DJ in motion. Scott, he's going deep, throwing it to the end zone, and just out of the reach of number 4, Parker Brooks.
Yeah, Parker Brooks. I mean, he seemed like the main receiver choice here for Brady Scott today. Brady Scott, it seemed like a good throw coming out of the hands. It ended up a little bit out of bounds. I don't really know if Parker was going to be able to make that catch one-handed, but again, Odell made one of the most spectacular catches when everybody doubted the fact that he could catch that. So
He did.
Hey.
And look at him now.
Exactly.
He's not doing so great.
No. We hope for a better future.
Brady rolls out, looking for a screen, gets it. DJ's got some running room.
There we go.
He's got blockers. He finds the end zone, looking for the call from the referees, and no, it looks like they're going to mark him just out of bounds.
They didn't call it a touchdown.
I was surprised. He must have stepped out of bounds right there. Must have stepped out of bounds on the 2-yard line. As he dove for the pylon, he hit it.
It seemed like a touchdown.
It seemed like a touchdown.
I believe.
It's hard to see from here. His toe must have hit that sideline. The referee was right on top of it.
Man, toes in football recently. The Ravens got screwed over with it. Now we're getting screwed over with it.
The Cardinals got it back in the Super Bowl too.
Oh
I don't
my
remember
gosh!
that back in.
I wasn't even born, but when I watched it, I was mad.
I think you were born. It was only like 10 years ago. Super Bowl, Pittsburgh.
That was 2008.
Was that 2008?
That was 2008.
And when were you born?
2008.
Oh my goodness.
Right around that mark.
That was 2008. Wow, that was a long time ago. Time flies when you're old.
Not ready for it. Not ready for it.
Well, go look at the replay. His toe was on the line. All right, this brings up a 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. DJ gets stuffed. Give back to DJ, and gets stuffed again.
Yeah.
Does not gain any yardage on that one.
This Cactus defense is just capitalizing on that. I want to say offish call from the officials. In my heart, DJ Sims got that touchdown. But you know what? Maybe a little bit of lightning going on. Throw a little bit of thunder going in. Get some nos out there.
Going to go empty set. Lang appears to be confused at where he's doing, and Coach Gertz wisely calls a timeout. Saw his players out there putting his hands up like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm doing here. Coach Gertz wisely calls a timeout to get his players into onto the same page, because this is a critical play right here. This is a 3rd down and 3. Could be 4-down territory. It is 4th quarter, winding down, just under 10 minutes to go.
They need this score.
They need to score. So I'm guessing this is probably 4-down territory. They are on the 3-yard line. So you want to get these plays right. You want to get everybody on the same page. You want to get this play right so they can get themselves into the end zone.
It's a good thing when everybody's on the same page. When you're all confused and you're kind of just running your own route, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, this isn't backyard football where you
That
just
is-
go deep all the time.
Yeah, that is fun, though.
It is fun.
It's not Thanksgiving, guys.
All right, third down. Critical third down goal. DJ in motion. Scott rolls left, has a blocker. He's trying to run it, and he's not going to get anywhere. In fact, he's going to lose a yard.
I don't know if that was, well, obviously it wasn't the smartest play by Brady there, trying to roll out, pick up a few yards. The defenders were all over him. I believe that he could have maybe rolled out a tiny bit, look for a receiver, and if he couldn't get anything, just roll up the middle at that point. Trying to roll out, you can lose yards like he did there. Let's hope this special teams locks in, gets a field goal, maybe get a turnover, scored that touchdown, tie the game up.
So definitely not 4-down territory. This is why I don't coach football. I only watch it and call it. Coach Gertz is wisely just going to attempt to get these 3 points. And it looks like he does. Okay, so that's 3 points added to the board. That brings the score to 23-30. Cactus is still in the lead. They've been leading this whole entire game. Kennyview has not led once. Wisely gets 3 points, put on the board. 9 minutes and nearly 20 seconds to go in this game, fourth quarter. What's going to be the key to this fourth quarter, Will? What are we going to do here?
This is where the defense needs to make a name for themselves, set themselves at a tone where they're aggressive and just play stoppers. This is also where the offense needs to capitalize on anything that the defense does. There has been moments where the defense makes spectacular plays, interceptions, fumble recoveries, and the offense just doesn't do much with it.
That's true. I agree with that 100%. Defense is going to need to step up against this Cactus offense, which has been throwing the ball very well. I think the Canterview defense has actually stepped up a lot better the second half.
Yeah.
They're kind of keeping that momentum going that they had in the second quarter, where they
really found that identity that they've had.
Yeah, they found a great identity. You know, they're excited, they're energetic out there, and that's really all you need in football. You just need somebody to go out and hit somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
Kickoff, return, finds some open field, goes to the right, and he finally gets tackled about the 47-yard line. That was a big pickup by Robert Bell.
Tackled might be an understatement there. He was more thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, he had to be thrown out of bounds, or else he was going to take it to the house down that sideline.
That was a scary return, Kennyview. Maybe reconsidering kicking the ball off. Maybe that's why we're seeing a lot of line drive kicks.
Maybe,
Scared
yeah.
of a big return. This Cactus special teams have been able to capitalize on just really any open space that Kennyview has.
So this brings us to a little over 9 minutes to go in the game. See if Canyon can pull up a stop here. Keep their defense going. It's like 3 rushers, maybe 4, and we got a false start. Look at that. Another penalty.
Who could have thought?
On Cactus.
You know what? This has been, I don't want to say killing Cactus's momentum, because anytime they get a penalty, they kind of just do their thing and get out of it, but it's definitely not good on the resume for them. I think, over 10 penalties in today's game.
It's got to be at least 10 penalties. I mean,
been consistent. Every single quarter, there's been at least 2.
And then they try to go deep. Quick pass outside to Robert Bell. He cuts outside, cuts back middle, finds a spot, and he's able to pick up about 13 yards on that reception.
Yeah, near the first down. Something I am not really mentioning, but now realizing, the blockers for Cactus, anytime they have a screen play or like a big play, the Cactus blockers have to be ready and be able to protect the quarterback and the wide receiver on that screen. So shout out to the blockers doing their job.
So we got 5 wide receivers. Juju is man-to-man. Look for him. I see Juju either as a decoy or as the man they're going to. Robert Bell joins them back out there. Got a blitz.
Oh.
And nearly sacked by none other than Gavin Levine, 21, who goes right up the gut, unblocked.
That was an interesting throw by Casillas there. He kind of just threw it to the back of the guy's head.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, he saw Gavin coming straight at him. He had to get rid of the ball real fast. And so that brings up a third and 3. That's same play. Gavin drops back into coverage.
Pressure.
And Casillas is running.
Sacked.
Tries to break it free, and he doesn't. He gets sacked big time, loses about 13 yards.
That is number 52. Andres Fierros with the sack. Andres Fierros is just making plays. Fumble recovery. He got a sack. This dude's on top of everything today.
And we talked about that, Will, with the defense. The defense stepped up large on this on that last play for that 3rd down, bringing up 4th down. But Cactus is still on the field with their offense. Looks like they might be going for this.
Trying to keep points off the board from Canyon View.
Nope, they're going to punt it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Interesting punt.
Oh, they're trying to. I think I see what's going on.
Yeah, they did a type of like we're gonna go for it, but no, we're not gonna go for it. We're gonna do a quick punt, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
And that's why he's not a punter, because that was about a 10-yard punt.
He's trying
to
trying to get the ball signed up into the heavens, but you know what? You got to kick a little bit higher than that, man.
Not quite sure what that was all about from Cactus, because now the ball is on the 40. It's on Canyon View's 47-yard line. But if they had the punter crew in there, most likely would have been down by the 20-yard line or so.
Yeah, maybe even farther if that punter could punt. Yeah, that was really interesting. I was shocked to see that.
So that brings up 1st down and 10 for Canyon View. This could be their drive. This could be the drive that's going to tie the ball game. Handoff to Nos. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what? Got back to the line of scrimmage. Nos, put a beating on that guy. Kind of just let his shoulder down, and boom. You could see the contact from all the way up here. Nos, as we said, hey, I mean, he's a physical guy. Look at him.
Yeah, with a name like Nos, you kind of have to be physical.
Yeah, if you're not physical, you don't live up to your name. He's 5'10", 195, so he is he's a little unit running around down there.
Nearly 200. Empty for Scott. Scott finds the man. Number 2, Daniel. And he's able to get past the 1st down marker. Out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock at 6:42.
Yeah, that's it's one of the key things we talked about, getting 1st downs and just keeping that consistency on this offense. There was a great throw by Brady Scott, able to find an open receiver this time. Not look for the teal blue helmets, look for the dark blue blackish.
So we got trips on one side, tailback, Nos. Hands it off to Nos. He breaks out left. He finds a little running room, puts his head down, and gets about 6 yards on that 1st down play.
That was a great run by Nos, and also a great job to avoid the defender diving at his legs. I'm not sure if the defender even grabbed his leg, but whatever it was, Nos kept moving.
And they're lining up quick. Scott, another handoff to Nos. This time straight up the middle, close to the 1st down.
Hey, I mean, they're putting him out there to be physical and pick up yards. He's doing exactly that.
And they're going to mark him just short, very short, 3rd and inches. Let's see what they draw up here. Another handoff, and he's got the 1st down. Oh.
No, they call him short.
No, they're calling him short.
This is like a very interesting call. These officials have had very interesting calls all game. Okay.
Coach Gertz doesn't know what to do over there. He's calling his play quickly, though.
I feel like you have to run it.
4th down, they got to get this.
That's a jump. Was that not a...
Here's the play.
18.
Pass it. Oh,
No!
he drops the ball.
Aiden Lang has been, he's been open, but when you're open, man, you got to be able to catch and hold on to the ball. Even through a hard hit like that, you cannot drop it. That is your job as a receiver. Catch the ball and hold it. And, Lang has delivered in some plays, but just not in crucial moments.
That was a big play, though, by Gabriel Sotelo from Cactus to knock that ball out of his hands. Great defensive play for Cactus on that 4th down.
It comes down to this defense.
It is, and that's what we're seeing on both sides of the ball is the defense stepping up on both teams.
Yeah.
I think whoever has the ball last is going to be the winner of this game. As we talk about Cactus, number 17, he goes straight up the middle. That's T Player. He gains about 9 yards.
Yeah, T Player. Man, that is a fun name to say.
It is, T Player.
T Player. He's making plays. He's getting stuff done, picking up small yards when he needs to, big plays when he needs to.
And another handoff. And
that's got to be a personal. Wow.
Interesting. They
no
did not
flag
call
on the play.
anything on that play.
Where's the flag?
The whistle was blown, and then
no
Candy
flag.
View guy got blown up, and no flag?
Yeah, that was number 2.
Interesting. Interesting no call by the referees. 3rd down and 2. Got to continue with play. 3 wide. Quick play, quick pass to the right, and he connects with his receiver.
I think
that's number 1, Juju. That's his main man.
Going back to the play that we just saw, a little bit of aggression. I'm not really sure what was going on down there with the officials. I don't know if something was said between both of them that made it more of like an equal.
Well, especially when he got hit, and then the Cactus player stood over the top of him.
Yeah.
Right there, that should be an automatic
personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Exactly.
Causing at least a 15-yard penalty.
That he really caused a scene by looking down at him and yelling. But
correct, yeah. Quick handoff to the left to Bell. Bell breaks free, and he's able to spin his way to about the 46-yard line. Big 1st down pickup. Leads to a 2nd and about 2.
Very, very interesting game. This is just a very weird game.
Motion.
There now.
Handoff up the middle. Finds a seam. Gets taken down.
But there is a flag on the play.
By 21, Gavin Levine. There is a penalty flag on the play, though.
I'm
most likely
a holding, maybe?
No, they wouldn't call. Illegal motion? Is that what that is? Legal shift, yep. Legal motion on Cactus. That's another penalty. Racking up the penalties, these Cactus High School are.
Yeah, they seem to love that yellow flag, man. That thing flying out must excite them a little bit.
So that brings it back to on the other side of the 50-yard line, 49-yard line of their own now. 2nd down. It was a 2nd down and short. Now it's a 2nd down and 6 or 7. 5 wide. Bell's in motion. We got a quarterback sneak. Finds a spot, and he gets hammered by 26. Keegan McCarthy.
The McCarthy brothers back at it. This defense, when the clock is winding down, we have about 2:30 left. This defense just really needs to stay on top of it. They need a
big stop right here.
They need a really big stop or a really big turnover.
Casillas made it manageable. Brought up a 3rd down and short now. 3rd and 2. Candy View has got to stop this right here. The clock winding down. Play clock. Motion man. Throws it out to Robert Bell.
There you go.
And he gets tackled easily by 20 Connor Shields.
Lost a yard or two, it seems.
He did, yep. He lost, looks like he lost about 3 yards.
Yeah, that's
So that's going to bring up 4th down. The clock has been stopped. We got a timeout on the field.
seems like a 4th and 5.
So I would say in this instance, they got a punt, right?
Yeah, I really feel like unless in this situation you're really playing for, I don't really know why there was a reason you'd go for it. I just punt.
I don't see a reason why they would go for it.
Because
I mean,
one, you would put Canyon View all the way back, and you don't want what happened to happen last time. It just wasn't good.
yeah, the punters they're definitely gonna punt the ball here. They want to put them back as far away from that end zone as possible for Canyon View.
Wouldn't mind Casillas punt again though. Would not mind that at all. A little prayer. Throw it up in the air, and it seems they're going for it.
Yep, they do have their punter out there, so they're gonna be punting.
Okay, never mind. Casillas was out there.
I don't see anybody back on Canyon View.
Nobody's in the backfield.
Keegan McCarthy, who is not typically a punt returner, he is today.
There you go. We'll see if he can make something happen. Maybe win the position.
Gets the punt off. McCarthy gets it about 10-yard line. He goes right.
Oh.
Finds a spot. Gets back to about the 30-yard line. 20-yard return. That's a pretty decent return there for a punt.
Yeah, for a guy that's, I'm assuming, never returned a punt before.
I don't think he's not the punt returner, that's for sure, but he might be moving forward.
Yeah, that was a great punt return. Yeah, just to get the ball forward farther than it would have been. That was interesting, though. Nobody lined up into the back for Canyon View, just kind of all up front.
It's almost as if the coaching staff was thinking, like, we're going to go for it.
Maybe they have
which did make sense, but
yeah.
Oh, we got a penalty. So that's going to bring the ball back all the way to the 21.
So we take away about
10 yards.
10 yards. So about a 10-yard return.
All right, so this is going to be most likely the final drive for Canyon View. Let's see what they got.
Backfield empty.
Fakes a pass, and Scott goes down. That's number 55. That's Aaron Lopez, the senior.
Brady doesn't need to be running up the middle right now, especially in a situation like
Quick
this.
set, 5 wide receivers. Brady's got time. Passes it behind his man, misses him.
Incomplete.
That's Daniel Jaramillo.
It does stop the clock, though. It does give this team a second to think. Really what we need to see from Canyon View here is a big play. And what we're seeing from these first 2 plays is not big play worthy. It's just been a little quick slant and to try to QB sneak up the middle.
Cactus is in pass coverage. Brady, he's got to roll out. Nothing else to do. Ask for his man to block for him, and he does a little bit. Is able to get maybe 8 or 9 yards on that play. That's going to bring it up to 3rd down and about 4.
I almost feel like Brady could have planted right where he was. I didn't see anybody chasing after him. He might have a few seconds, let his receiver get open downfield, but it was a smart decision by him, trying to move up, get a few yards on the play. Canyon View needs to capitalize on this.
All right, here we go. 4th down. Last play for Canyon View. And they're unable to capitalize on that play. Incomplete pass out to Aiden Lang.
It was
unable to connect. That's 4th down. That's most likely going to be the ball game.
It was just a confusing play.
Canyon View does have one more timeout left, but that's still not going to be enough time.
Unless we get a big stop on defense, which is a prayer. A little bit on that last play. Brady Scott just seemed just to try to throw the ball out. Just try to get in the receiver's hands, hoping it'd be a 1st down. It didn't even seem like it'd be a 1st down Aiden Lang did catch that.
And Coach Gertz is talking to him again. He's telling his quarterback, hey.
Yeah, they're just going to kneel.
So they're going to take a kneel. Cactus is. And I don't think, nope, Coach Gertz is not going to take a timeout. No reason to. They're going to let this clock wind down. They're going to have to do one more kneel down before the clock winds down because there's about a 23-second differential. 16-second between the play clock and game clock.
There was a little bit of a momentum shift, not in our favor either, during this whole second half. That second quarter, Kennedy really picked it up, able to score 20 unanswered, but then after that, only 3 points.
Yeah, the defense on Cactus High School really turned up in the second half of this game, and Canterville was unable to capitalize. That last kneel down is gonna bring this clock down to triple zeros, and that's the end of the game tonight. Canterville with a loss, first game of the region play. Great game though. I mean, really great game all around. I think there's a lot of different things both teams could have worked on. A lot of penalties, but they were grinding out there. Both teams were. It started out as a semi blowout, but Canterville was able to come back, and that second quarter was able to get 20 unanswered, bring the back to within, close to winning this game, and just came down to a 1 4th down play and was unable to execute.
Yeah, it was an interesting game, like you said. It was, I think, probably the most confusing game that I've watched in high school football, but a great game nonetheless.
It was, yeah, no doubt, because they were both hard-fought games. They were fighting. Both teams were fighting out there, and this is football, so there's going to be a lot of pushing, shoving, hitting, and thankfully at the end of the game, no one was hurt, and they both just finished shaking each other's hands, and it's a win for Cactus. They're now 1-0 in region play, and Canterville goes to 0-1 in region play, and 3-3 overall. And that's going to wrap this telecast up from CVTV. Thank you to all the camera men and women out there, and all the producers of this show. Will, it's always a pleasure working with you.
It's a pleasure working with you too, Eric.
And until next time, Millennium, I think it's Millennium High School at Millennium next time, but it's not. We will not be broadcasting that. But from CVTV, have a great evening and good night.
Good night.